whoever's coming up here today, be engaged. Okay, we're listening to you guys. You guys wanted tax information. You guys want to grow. You came to this country to grow, right? You want to take your life seriously. You want to volunteer. Okay, we appreciate at Sai Dham all the effort you guys are doing. Okay, but I'm still hearing some concerns about people not delivering, not doing their task, too much talking and slacking. Guys, this is for your future. Take it serious. Be engaged. Be involved. Who really wants to take their life seriously? Who wants to grow their life? Okay. I kind of, this shows 6 out of 10. 10 is like, I really want this. So who really wants to change their life? I know I do. I'm not getting paid for this, just like you guys aren't either. Okay? I'm done feeling sorry for international students. I do care for you guys. I want you guys to grow. But I don't want people to play the victim and sad card or I'm suffering. Please feel sorry for me. No more. You guys have a better opportunity now than people did 30, 40, 50 years ago. Yes, there's different suffering. We all deal with that. But guys, for me to tell you guys to sit at the front and you guys are over 20 years old and you guys want to have a job and a career and a life here, that's a problem. Right? Every action thing you do, you got to take it serious. Okay? I have nieces and nephews, 14, 15 years old. They sit at the front. My sister, who's a politician and was campaigning, she has 4 kids. All 4 kids were knocking on doors, thousands of doors for 4 or 5 months to say, hey, vote for my mom. And you guys are 20 years older and can't even sit at the front because you're scared. No need to be scared. It's up to you. Right? Again, look at your name, research your name. Whether it's Gurpreet, Navi, Sandeep, whatever. Find the meaning of that name and become that. Okay? Life is not easy. It's hard. If you want soft people to teach you, why is it important to volunteer? Here, like doing seva at the Gurdwara or Mandir or mosque or church or whatever, then you will be successful. I am who I am because I had hard people teaching me hard things in life. Okay, my grandfather was a World War II veteran. My dad was in the military. I grew up playing hockey, being the only Indian kid in the 1980s in the whole league. One Punjabi kid out of hundreds playing ice hockey. So you tell me who suffered more in bullying. Okay? So all of your excuses don't make a difference. Live in this country for 47 years. Live in this country in 1980 when there's no other Punjabi kid in the school. Okay? 2-3 times a week against other teams. You guys don't have to deal with that. Okay? Anyways, I know I went a little bit overboard, but I'm teaching you guys. I'm seeing things. Even though we're all quiet, I'm watching how you guys show up. Okay? So, good morning, everyone. I want everyone to stand up. Stand up. We're always going to do some sort of warm-up. Okay? Jumping jacks. I'm going to get you to do jumping jacks here because I can't, my suit, my shoulder, it hurts. We're going to do jumping jacks, about 15, 20, get everyone's body going, move up, spread out, every session. Okay, anywhere. Okay? Everyone's going to participate. Ready? I'm just going to go. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, good. Sit down now, guys. Thank you very much. It gets your energy level up. It brings your good hormones levels up. If you can do it at least every morning. While I'm making coffee, I'm in the balcony and I'll do about 150 jumping jacks just to get the body going.
Hi, friends. I'm the Dean of the Faculty of Applied Health Community Studies at Sheridan. How many students are from Sheridan? SSW, how many students? CYC, any of you? No? All SSW. I'm the Dean of the faculty that your program sits in. So it's great to see you this morning. Great to see you at work in your placements.
Thanks,
There
Michael.
you go.
I purposely wanted you to understand, guys. It is not, it's just to show you this that for Sai Dham, relationship matters. We would like to be very open and clear what we do at Sai Dham. Yes, we are a food bank. Yes, we are a distribution center. Yes, we do multiple activities, but we really want our partners to see and understand where we come from and what does it mean to us and what does it mean for our students and what does it mean for us to take care of our students. So thank you very much for that. Warm welcome. Warm welcome. You know what we can do? I think, come on, he's taken his time. He's been here. Can they all give a little gesture of our national anthem, please? Please?
Sure. Let's do it. Let's do it.
So, who's taking the lead? Okay, wonderful. Oh, both of you from Sheldon College? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Come on, guys. Ready?
Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love,
in all love of command,
with glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Would we like to give Michael an understanding? Why do we do the national anthem? Yes.
To respect our homeland, where we came over here to build our
Oh, do we agree to that?
Yes.
Do we realize this?
Yes.
It is just not the land, it is the mother which has taken us in her arms to give us an opportunity to grow and help others grow too. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Naviji. Oh, this is Sandeep Michael.
Nice to meet you,
He is
Thank
from
you.
the accounts department. He's getting ready for the session today of importance of how to save money in the first year to go by.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you. All right, guys, we're going to jump right in. So let's thank Sandeep for taking so much time to listen to what you guys were saying about financial literacy and taxes. He's an expert, been in the industry for 10 plus years. He'll tell a little bit more about himself. He's done over 600 to 700 tax files. Okay, so he knows his stuff. Okay, I don't know my tax filing. I'm still doing that. But you're in good hands with Sandeep. He'll tell you all about it. Please ask as many questions as you can. And when there's time a little bit after today, I'll talk about branding and believing in yourself very quickly. All right? So please spend so much time listening to what Sandeep Ji says, okay? Over to you, brother.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Navi. So before starting, if it doesn't interest you how to file the tax and what's the importance of tax filing, how many of you want to see like $1,500 to $3,000 in your account? So then it is important for all of you. If you really want to see, because the tax files which I have done previously, especially for the students, even when I was a student, So it's like at least a student can receive 1500 to 2000. When I was student, I received like 2800 refund. So basically most of the students are not liable to pay tax, although how many of you are working part time here getting paid? So does the employer deduct the tax? How much tax? Can I ask some questions from you? How much you pay tax, like a day wise or a month wise, weekly? Anyone? How much tax you are paying? It can,
Somewhere around 30, more than that.
in terms of dollar, I can say $100 you might be earning in a day. But how much tax is deducted?
It will be $3 or $4 per hour from our regular wage.
3 or more
If
is
we earn 16,
approximately. I can say if
16 and
somebody is
15,
earning like $15 or $18 per 16 to $18 or $20 per hour, so at least they will be paying $10 to $15 in a day, or even sometime $20. So because they are not as an employer, they need to pay the tax. If they don't pay the tax, they will be caught by the government. But as a student, you don't have much income. Tax are only for after some tax bracket, that is 15,000 per annum. So but everyone is paying the tax, although you might be earning 15 or less than 15. Is it okay? That means everyone, the $10 $15 per day which you have earned is being gone to the government pockets. I will be explaining you how to get it back. So does it interest you now?
yes.
$10 $15 approximately, multiply the number of the days you have worked. Approximately that comes up to be that my practical experience is at least a student gets $2,000 to $3,000. Only for the student who have earned very high, have less deduction, might be liable for paying tax. That will be 10% of them maybe, but 90% of the students get refund because of the tuition fees. Now the second question is how much tuition fee and per annum you pay approximately? 16,000, will say 16,000. At least I can assume a 10,000, 10 to 14,000 per annum at least.
We pay like per semester 9,000 for 4 That's the one semester. One semester, 4 months.
Okay, so that 15,000 what I was saying, that also considering after the deduction of the tuition fees. So you have a lot of money to be saved. So be cautious and look how you are going to say after this PPT. I am sure everybody will be able to do the tax filing by your own. Even if not, then I am there to help you. Okay, so apart from getting the refund, you will be able to save the price for which you will be paying very high price. Like usually it takes $50 to $100 they are charging for tax filing, which is very easy if you do by yourself. Only thing is that you need to follow some guidelines, have some papers arranged, collect the proper documents, fill the information properly. It's so simple. This tax filing is not very complicated, especially in Canada. I will say it's like cakewalk. You can do it very easily. But only thing is that you need to be cautious while filling the amount, while taking the amount from the places, and that too is very easy. Okay. Now I will start with the basics. So before uh, starting the job, what you need to do when you came to Canada? Yeah, SIN number. So let's start with the presentation. This is, I will show you how what's the requirement, basic requirement for the tax filing, and how to start with.
Welcome, University of Alberta students, to Getting Ready to Do Your Taxes. Here's a few things that you will need. You'll need your social insurance number, a U-File account that can be found at ufile.ca, and all of your various financial documents. A social insurance number allows you to work in Canada, and you'll have one of these if you had a job last year. If you don't have a SIN, then you'll have to get an ITN number. At ufile.ca, click on the big blue button. You'll be asked if you want to use an old account or create a new one. Follow the form process to be able to open the software. You'll also need to gather all of your documents. The university documents will be found in your bear tracks. Your employer will issue your T4, and T4As are often used for bursaries and scholarships. Charitable donation receipts and medical receipts unpaid by insurance can also be used. As you work through your taxes, you can find help through the help menu in the software, or you can call the Canadian Revenue Agency helpline. For this, or any other help an international student may need, you can reach us through the website at uab.ca/ISS.
So first question is why to file? Why do you need to file? Apart from getting refund $3,000, keep it that aside. Is it legally liable for all of you as an international student to file the tax or no? Do you know? Or have anybody told you that although you are an international student, you are not an PR or citizen holder, but still, do you need to file the tax? Why?
And if we file our PR or citizen, it will
Yeah, that is
file the
true. One thing she told me that to get some support from the government or something like that. Do you know there are the various programs being run by the government, especially for the students, or even in future when you get settled in Canada, you have your own kids. Even for the child benefits, you need your tax return. So for not for only for you, but for your child benefit also, you need the tax file. Okay. So, but basically legally, what's the requirement? Let's come up with the next slide. So as a international student, you are still a resident. Any resident, including the student, this is the legal term from the CRA, that who reside in Canada only as a part of the year also is liable, is considered as a resident. Resident means you need to file the tax. You're earning, even though you are there only for a part of the year. I'm not saying somebody will say that I came in the May intake, I came in the September intake. So do I am liable to file the tax or not? Yes or no? So even as a part of the year I am there, still 3 months, 6 months I will be earning something. So that also will be helping you for to get the tax refunds and all. So for that also, for the 3 months even you are there in a year, you should file tax to get the amount of tax you have paid. Although their basic liability was not or it can be nil, but still you have been paid tax while working. Your employer has paid, not you directly, but indirectly you have paid the tax. Okay. Paying the tax doesn't mean that you are going to CRA, going on the online net payment method for paying the tax. Everybody who was working for a part time getting paid for that. The pay itself, if you see, it clearly says that the amount of tax CPP EI, apart from CPP EI, they also deduct the third thing is tax. So this is your money. Tax is also your money. Okay. Till the time you are not liable. Yeah. If it doesn't work, then still you need to file the tax. Why? Because no, you don't have T4, but you have deduction. You are an international student, that means you have paid the fees. You don't have T4. Before this, I played a video. There were 3 forms. Can anybody tell what was the form T4? T4. T4. What is for T4A? So that I will be covering in detail. It was just a short video for introduction. Don't worry, I will be covering everything. Where to get, what is the importance. So T4A you get from the college when you are here as an on a scholarship, and T2202 it's also from the college, the amount of fees you have paid. So she's filing for you. It won't affect if you don't have the documents. But okay, so what documents we need? T4A, T4 where form you get? Employers. So from all employers, one T4 is from one employer. You will say that I have worked for 10 employers. So you need to gather 10 T4s from all employers. Each employer will give you different T4. So for example, I have worked at ABC Limited and I have worked at XYZ Limited also. I need to gather T4 from both the companies because both of them have paid me. So both of them will be having taxes. Okay. So that's why from all the employers, then T4A from if you have got the scholarship. Now what happens that in this case also scholarship people, the student who have got the scholarship, that we have not earned anything and all we don't have the fees also now. This is all being funded by the college. Then why should a person who has got scholarship should file? Scholarship in most of the cases is tax free. That's why you should also file, even though you are on a scholarship, you don't have a tuition fees. Then T2002, as I told you, the fees payment actually you have paid, you should collect from the college. Okay. There might be some department who will be working in each of the colleges or the schools. So you should gather this thing from. Am I audible at the end? Yeah. Then medical expenses slips. Use whatever expenses you have done for medical related, even for buying the medicines or the doctor you have visited. You should keep all the records to claim the expenses in tax filing. Okay, and this is compulsory that you should have a record. You will say I have just paid 10, I earned $15,000 and I was critically ill, so I paid 10,000 or $5,000 in some by not word of mouth, but you need to save the document. What happens that even CRA can come back and ask the documents for that. And even the tax filer, the one who is filing your tax, those also need the paper document to file your tax. And even if you know you go to the shoppers, you get the payment slips, you can even store that for this purpose. Old people have the habit, you learn from the older also. The most of the seniors tax filing which I used to do, they most of them have some kind of medical condition, so they need to pay a lot of for that. And what they do, they buy a book and stick all the small medical related expenses on that, so that they should not lose anything. So even for example, you have $500 paid in a year, it will save you a lot. Even if it saves $100 for you, that's good enough, right? Then donations, if you have done donations at any authorized, they also give you the slips. So donation slips need to be saved for claiming the deduction. And in some cases, if you are disabled, then disabled certificates need to be applied before tax filing. So if there is anyone who needs the disability certificate, let me know. I can help you for getting the disability certificate, and that to be done before tax filing, because after tax filing, if you do, the CRA don't have the record, they cannot give you this benefit, and you get 8,000 extra. I told you that before the tax limit is 15,000. Because of disability, you get 8,000 extra. Okay. This T4 looks like. Have anybody got the T4 before? Last year? Does it look like this? What information they have? They has your information. Most important, the SIN. Don't always check the SIN number you have put correctly. If the SIN number is wrong, it won't help you anything. But always give. Most of the cases, I think employer ask for the documents for SIN number to verify. So, but still you need to cross verify that everything is correct. SIN number, your name, address, and the employer will put their details on that. So this is the 14 number. These boxes are very important. Can you see the numbers 14, 16, 24, 18? So most of the time these boxes will be only filled. In some cases, if they have some kind of other compensation, then there will be other boxes, but normally these are only you can see on the T4. And I'm showing this boxes number right now, but I will tell you the importance of these boxes number afterwards. Okay, this is T4A scholarship that you get from the college, and this is T2202. So this will say how much eligible tuition fees you have, how many months you have been in the college or the university, and the period, and the number of sessions. Usually, how many sessions you have in a year? Two, or everybody, I think nobody has 4 sessions or 4 semester in a year. I used to have like 4 sessions in my MBA, 3 months each.
We have 4 months per semester. Yeah, so we have 12 months.
So 4 months it should be at least, I think so there are 2 to 3 at least for everyone. Okay, medical slips, as I told you, need to be saved, and you can even have a this medical expenses tracker maintained by you, where you have paid, how much you have paid. Okay, so in case at the end of the day, you should be able to get the total amount easily, and you can have this thing saved with you. Donation slips. See,
Regarding the medical expenses, if we send the medical expenses to the insurance, because all of us, I think we have
medical expenses insurance is like the insurance premium you pay.
Yeah.
So if in the case you have a medical insurance, okay, so you are paying the medical insurance amount premium, you are
Yes.
paying to the company. So the premium amount you get the deduction. So you need to save the slips of the premium. But in that case, you need to save the slips of the, like you are storing the slips of the expenses. You need to save the slips of the insurance premium you paid.
But my question is, if, for example, I send this expense to the insurance, and they return me the money because I have insurance. Do I need to send to taxes?
No, as I told you, there are the two things. I was just covering that only. The first thing is, if you have an insurance, so you are paying insurance premium, so you get the deduction for the insurance premium, medical insurance. Second thing she is asking, I have insurance premium. So for example, the medical expenses come out to be $500, but I paid only $400. I paid only $100. 400 is paying by the medical insurance company. Okay, 80% is being covered. Okay, so what if I have paid 100 and I have paid the remaining amount is paid by the medical insurance? So will I get 500 or 100? In that case, you get the medical insurance premium amount. For example, I am paying $1,000 in a year, so I get the deduction of that medical insurance premium of 1,000, plus I get the $100 of medical expenses which I have paid, which was not covered.
Only I have only to report.
Yeah, because in this case, for me medical expenses is not 500, because 400 is paying by the insurance company, and you are claiming the insurance premium, so it cannot be double deduction. So the remaining will be the 100, you will get the deduction as an expense.
So in conclusion, I don't need to send to both ways my expenses, only to the insurance or only to the taxes.
Not insurance in the sense, you had for taxes you need to have all the documents of expenses related to insurance premium or the expenses you have paid. For medical, it's only that you claim the amount of the what is eligible in your premium insurance.
The expenses that is not
For
eligible.
taxes, you need to have both the documents for medical insurance related as well as for the expenses you have beared from there. Is it anybody else has a doubt on this? Okay, then the donations, you need to save all the slips, and this is the disability certificate looks like. If you have any kind of disability, you get the certificate, and you need to have certified from the doctors. Doctor also need to put their information in this, and this goes to the CRA. Then you should need to file the taxes. Okay, Now I will like to we can have a small activity. Take out your mobile phones and open the Google Chrome. This one session you can really, if you don't means actually if you file the taxes, you will come to know how much refund you are getting. So at least I think so everybody here will be able to get $500 to $2,000. So this is the exercise will decide how much will be there in your pocket. So open the Google search and search for the Canada tax calculator. Yeah, should I do it here? Put the random amount, at least you know average amount how much you have earned in a year or no. So first of all you need to choose the province you are staying. Is it right? How much I should put? How much average you can guess how much a student will be making in a year, even though you are working part time? Yeah, 24,000. Somebody earning 30, 60, 60,000.
No, no one. Max 26, 27.
So should I put 24,000? 35, 36. Who is that?
In thousand.
You won't get the refund. You need to pay then.
They are telling in dollars. $35.
Not 30. I'm not talking about the per hour. I'm asking the per annum. How much you would have earned approximately in a year?
Every student.
I am taking the 24,000. Don't look at this because it doesn't have considered your tuition fees and the deductions. So this is the approximately they are saying that you will get the refund, but this is for how much you taxes you have paid. This is another calculations which I have made approximately, that if you have paid like 2000 or 2400 taxes in your employer has deducted your taxes on your behalf and paid to the government, so you should be able to get this much refund. This is my experience which I have, like at least people get $500 of credit or and $500 of refund in their pocket. So that's why you should file your taxes. And if you, even if you are able to file the taxes by own, at the end there will be a video that will explain you how to simply file a tax return without paying even a single dollar. But advisable if you can get a professional, that will be also good. But if you can do by your own, that is that won't harm you. Okay. But and second thing, you need to create a CRA account. How many of you know? You know about my CRA account? How many of you have my CRA account? So you might have done at least one return. So for having the my CRA account, you need to have your first return to be done. Only then you can get your my CRA account. Okay. So this is the calculation. I have assumed that the taxes if has been paid like 2742. So after getting the deductions, you can get that refund. And even if it's the amount of tuition fee you are not able to claim in this year completely can be carried forward in the next year. For example, if you are saying something that I have not worked anything, then what? I have not earned anything. So I what is only the minus figure is there in my so what how can it benefit me? I assume everybody after getting qualified you will get a full time job. You are here at least I think so. There won't be like it's if you are not getting the job that it means there's your problem. There might be ups and downs in the job market, but still if you find something maybe if it's not your field or you get some other experience, but still it is easy to find the job. If and that too it won't be easy if you are sitting at home and applying. You need to knock doors and doors, then it can be easy to some extent. Sitting at home somebody will come to you that this is the job for $60,000 and per annum, come and work for us. Okay. So apart from that, you found one software in the first video. Can anybody name the software? U-File. There was a software U-File where you can file your taxes. I think that there is a limit up to 20,000 if you have your income. So you can file the taxes on that without paying anything, zero fees. Apart from that, CRA also have listed not many softwares where you can file your taxes free of cost. Some of them even allow up to 20 returns to be filed free. So even for you and for your friends also you can file the taxes limited to 20, because the software companies are also there for making some profit. So if they allow one person and is filing for 100 people, so it won't, then they are going to charge, they have some charges. Approximately I have like think $5 to $10 or $15 sometime per return they charge for that. Okay, if you are filing more than 20. Okay, but at least you can file for 20. I don't think so one person will be having more than 20 members in their family friends. For them who will you will be ready to work free of cost to file the taxes. So these are the list of the software. This you can also find on the CRA website. And once the taxes are done, the most interesting thing, when will you see the money in the account? Approximately it takes like 2 weeks when you have filed the online, and 8 weeks when you have done the paper return. So paper returns are also available. Those who are not comfortable for filing online, they can also go for paper returns. But advisable it is your youngsters, you are tech savvy. Even there are some software which are available to be filed on mobile phone. Some Android and I think so. You have saw the softwares like. Can you see the software cloud tax free for Android? You can even do on the iPad, iPhone, cloud tax free. So even it's easy to file. Even I will suggest to go for Wealth Tax Simple. Uh, that is very easy software to uh, file the taxes, and you can even have that software on iPhone and iPad. So even you don't need a desktop. Sitting here, if you have all the documents, I again repeat, you collect all the documents, then file the taxes. Okay. Then CRA Maya account. Once you have filed first tax return, even if you search on online, you will get this link, the CRA Maya account and direct deposit information. If even for the future tax files, the account you want your tax amount to hit directly, you can put the information on my CRA account as well. Okay. Now this is the complete process for U-File software, but similarly it's like only thing is that the tabs will be at different places. The concept, basic concept is the same. You have to have the all the same documents. I have taken I think a lot of time, so I will ramp up in 5 minutes. This is the last video.
Hi, and welcome back. In this video, we're going to start at the interview setup and show you how to work through the forms listed. A similar process can be used for any other forms you have to report on. Let's get started. In the interview setup page, you will select all of the forms that you have to submit. If you did not work in Canada last year and you do not have a T4, it is important that you check off the first box, no income to report. The most common tax slips for university students are the T4 and the T4A, as well as tuition, medical expenses, and donations. After you've made your selections, click Next. The next page, going down the left side, should be for your T4 income. Click on the plus sign and add one or multiple T4 forms. They will show up on the left. This is a T4 slip. The numbers here, 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 and here match up with the numbers on the form in the software. Copy all the numbers in the right boxes with the employer name at the top. Remember, if there is a number written in the box on your tax slip, it needs to be copied into the software. Match the box numbers. If the box is blank on your slip, leave it blank in the software. The next one we'll look at is the T4A. This is often used for bursaries and scholarships. Again, we'll click on the plus sign to open an instance of the form. The T4A slip looks similar to the T4 slip. Again, name at the top, match the numbers in the boxes. Partway down, there's a drop-down box labeled 028 that you can select the 105 Scholarships, Bursaries, and Fellowships option to complete the form. Along the left nav bar, click on Tuition. These figures are entered from your T2202A that you got from your Bear Tracks. Also, click on the first plus to add a new page. From your T2202A, your program, your tuition amount, and the number of months studied needs to go into the software. Don't worry about your student number. When you click Next, you will see a special offers section appear on your left navigation menu. This will allow you to use the software for free. Open that page and enter the special code CFS 1981, then click Next. The medical and donation forms are fairly straightforward. Find them on the left and fill in the information from your receipts. We're almost done. All we have left to do now is to review our information, save our copies and our backups, and submit our hard work to the Canadian government. As always, if we can help with anything, contact us through uab.ca/ISS or look for specific tax program help through uab.ca/taxclinic.
I would say tax clinics are also available in many of the colleges. I think the Sheridan College has their tax clinic. So even if you can ask them when they have the tax clearing timing and all, you can go there also for your tax filing. Yeah. So maybe if you are not available, I think so we will be having some of the facility here also for tax filing. Yeah. So this is this was helpful for all of you. So thank you. Yeah.
Basically, what is CRA account is, why it is helpful, and what it has actually.
It has every detail whatever the taxes you have filed, and if even if you have some tax liability, if they want to send a notice to you, they will be all listed there. And even if you want to reply or submit some documents, it can be there. And even for applying for some benefits, they can even pop up with some benefits that this see this what's the name group is, this is the benefit available for you. Do you want to apply? Do you know how many of you know that government paid like $500 in some of the provinces for rental covering the rent? Many of the students get $500 in their account. uh, or even the rental benefits are available who are paying the rent. Okay, so these are all many of the benefits, the taxes you have filed. If they have some notice of assessment, they will send on the MyCRA account. You will be able to see on that. And even in many of the, for the students especially, they used to ask, CI used to ask the tax, the tuition fees actually you have paid, because sometimes what happens that T2202 doesn't show the actual amount of fees you have paid. So although you have put that I have paid like $15,000, $20,000 in a year, but CR is not able to cross verify if there's some issue from the college or university side. Then they can ask you some documents, give us the proof that you have paid this much fees. So you should be clear from your end, you should get the benefit. Then the part is for the university or school, they would need to correct or whatever they need to do. No, shopping and grocery is not like that. And then you are asked for the car and petrol, diesel, nothing. This is the you are earning to survive, so it's not like that you are not earning for. So these are the expenses you have to make.
That is one time made. Like we don't have to make again and again after every month, after every year when we are.
Well, we have. Thank you. I'm not going to request all of you to do the national anthem. They're going to kill me. They've already done 2 times, and third time will be harder. So we have 2 more guests. You thank you for welcoming them, and I'll pass it on the mic to them to give you. Most of you know them, but still, please.
Thank you. Good morning. And how many of you are Sheridan students? Wow, that's amazing. Yay, you can clap for that. Good morning. My name is Lisa Sokoloff. I'm the Director of Clinical and Experiential Learning, and I work with Chantal, who some of you know. And my job is for all the programs in our faculty at Sheridan to make sure that our students have meaningful, high-quality placements. So I'm going to pass it over to Chantal.
I don't think I need a microphone because I'm loud, because you all know me. Hands up if you're in my PP2 class. Nice to see you. Hands up if I helped you find your practicum, or we've emailed as a field practicum coordinator. There's lots of you that know me, or if I'm familiar in the college to you. So I teach at Sheridan, and I also am a field practicum coordinator. So lots of your faces look familiar from the hallways, from meeting with you, from class. And I'm just here to say hi and see some of the great work that my students are doing, because I didn't teach you last semester, so I didn't have a chance to see you in practicum.
Done this already. Hi everyone. Well,
Do it
again.
again. Do it again.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thanks, all of you. Please continue. Thanks, Sandeep. I'll catch you guys soon. Any questions for them? No? We spare them? Oh, welcome. Is it Paul, you? This is you, Paul, eh? Wonderful, Paul. Thank you. Thank you for welcoming that. Guys, continue. Thank you. We'll catch you guys. Thanks.
Okay, any other question? Any questions? Yes, you can change your tax, and there is no limit for that. And even for if somebody has not filed their taxes for 2022 also, they can file now. With most of them, you won't be liable for taxation. So means you need to pay the tax, so you won't have any penalty or interest. So you can file your delayed taxes also. 22, 23. You can file 10 years of tax returns.